I think there's a lot of questions in here about the kind of society we want and the types of protections people can have when they're online. Governments around the world have been stepping up to take better action and more protections for people online, particularly when it comes to something like this. Like, it has devastating consequences, up to, the suicides that have happened in BC when there's no protections around, particularly the young people, for this type of crime and harm. So, we need to step up as governments to make sure that we set standards of conduct for these companies and that they abide by them through things like what we did with the Intimate Images Protection Act. So, we're going to keep defending our law. We're going to keep making sure that we can strengthen protections in BC. And we think that it's part of, not only you have a corporate social conscience that you would just take them down. And if we can't rely on that, then we'll rely on the courts. I think instead of experimenting on this generation of kids to see what the harms are, that we need to step in as government, and the federal government has the better tools for that, to step in and say, here's our standard. What's our limit when it comes to online platforms and their ability to very quickly cause serious amounts of harm? And if they're not willing to listen to very reasonable requests and a law like very simple, like the one that we have, which is take down the image because it's there up on your platform without consent, then what are our tools, right? There has to be a balance between the protection of the public and the public interest and individuals that are harmed, and everybody's right to have their freedom of expression on social media and all the fun ways that shows up in our society.